Okay, after you've registered as a trainer, then you come back into lystraglobal.org and you'll sign in. And when you sign in, you'll come to the trainer staff registration. You type in your username and your password. The first thing that comes is your calendar. You're able to add anything on there that you need to, so you can keep up with your training schedule, or you can use this for all of your schedules, whichever you prefer to do. The main point of navigation for us is going to be here on this left side is the navigation bar. We'll start at the top and we will look at how to set up classes, how to accept and set up students and work with our student population, how to establish curriculums, how to communicate with students on whatever the student assignments are, or any level of communication you want to send them. There'll be a series of reports in our data center, which we're calling here the progress view, and you actually have access to the complete Preacher's Outline and Sermon Bible, the Minister's Handbook, and the Believer's Handbook. Starting here on how to set up a class, when you click on that button, you can either look at an existing class that you've set up, and all of them will be listed depending on where they are, or you can simply go up here to click on a new class. To do that, you give it a name. It may be let's call it a pastor training, and this is going to be in Jos, Nigeria. So you'll click on the city. If it's one of the existing cities that you had in there in the past, you'll be able to use it as a pull down. If not, then you'll enter just other, and then here we'll put in Jos, the state or the province, and then the country. Here we'll look at Nigeria, and we'll pick the date. This one is going to be held in June of this year, and then we'll save the new cohort or class. And then when it pops up, one of the things that you'll have is a new code that you'll be given. This is the code that you'll pass on to students to have them sign up for the class. And whenever a student signs up, they have to have a code that you've given to them. And when you give them this code, this automatically locks them into this class. You'll begin to see a list of students, how to communicate with them by class, all the updates, everything that you do will be coordinated through this number. When you go back now and you look, now there are two classes that we have run that we're operating with. One is a leadership training class, and one is a pastor training class. This one is being held in also in Nigeria. Both of them are going to be held in June. This has 3 students registered. There's none registered yet here. But if you click on an existing class, you can see who's registered. You can actually go from here and click on that student and go into their individual profile, which would allow you to either pick up their email to send an email to them, or a phone number if you want to call them. You can also do a profile and adjust what you've given them in Preacher's Outline and Sermon Bible. And in the event that they need to download more information and then the system actually allows them to, you can reset the limit counter for that one student if they're not using as long as they're using the Preacher's Outline and Sermon Bible in a fair and reasonable way. Also, once this person has finished their training, if you think that they're capable to be a trainer, one simple click here will make this person a trainer, and then it gives them full access to this and everything else that we have available.